Hi, I'm Victor Urdaneta, and today I'm going to talk about why is reading the tragedy of Romeo and Juliet relevant in today's world. Well, it is a play that was written between 1591 and 1595, though it first appeared in published form in 1597, and it was written by Shakespeare. Well, Shakespeare wrote tragedies because he saw great potential in the genre. He recognized that properly handled tragedies could attract audiences by providing a cathartic release of their emotions. Okay, so during the play, the spectator, in this case the reader, can identify many things that are relatable in today's world, and I think this is the beauty of the play in general. The ones that I chose for the sake of this video were love, and were with parents, friendship, and religion. But I'm going to be focusing more on love and the relationship that we have with our parents. Okay, when it comes to love, I think it is presented throughout the whole play in many forms. Okay, first we encounter a lovesick Romeo that is depressed because his love is not reciprocated by Rosaline. Then we see how Romeo and Juliet fall in love with each other, how they get married the next day, and even forbidden love. Now we know, I think for a fact, and that is forbidden love was around when Romeo and Juliet was first written, and I think that's a very funny fact. In my opinion, this behavior that they had of getting married in a rush, the hurry of falling in love with each other, and everything is very human. Okay, because when we are that young as they were, we do extreme things, and we really do not see the consequences of our acts. So I really could feel identified with them, because I was like that when I was like 12, 13, 14, 15 years old. So yeah. Now, talking about parents, the relationship that Juliet and her parents have, I think it's not very good, especially with her mother. And I think this is a situation that many people can feel identified with, especially me, since I really do not have a good relationship with either of my parents, especially my mom as well. I think sometimes the bond with your parents is not that strong because it past experiences that broke the confidence, or many other reasons, right? But yeah, something that I wanted to mention in this video, when we were reading the scenes between Juliet's mother, Lady Capulet, and Juliet, I thought that I was reading myself, because I treat my mother the same way, and my mom treats me kind of the same way that Lady Capulet treats her daughter. So I felt very identified with it, and I was impressed because we're talking about a difference of almost 500 years, right? We're in 2023 already. So yeah. Yeah, I think this is something that I could feel very identified with. Okay, now moving on to friendship. Friendship, I think, is well represented by Mercutio and Romeo. I think Mercutio and Romeo have a beautiful friendship. They care a lot for each other. They have each other's back, and I think it's good to know that no matter how many years pass, human beings have always had this sense, of this feeling of loyalty and friendship towards your friends, towards the people that you care, and that hasn't changed at all. So yeah, talking about religion, our society is still separated in terms of religion and race, even though it's not that tough as it was, and when Romeo and Juliet was written. I think a lot of people still are under the the rules and the instructions of the religion. And I'm talking about this because I don't trust any type of religion. I don't trust the church. I don't consider myself an atheist, but I don't follow any religion. I really cannot stand any of them. So yeah, I like to stand like apart. So yeah, and well, to summarize what I've said so far, the place is still relevant today because young people like Romeo and Juliet still exist and still do extreme things for love or other motivations. This is a play that really remains relatable because of human behavior. Human behavior has not changed at all throughout the years. We have evolved, but our behaviors are still there, our manners, or even our boundaries. They have evolved, but they haven't changed. And yeah, I think this is a play that will remain relevant for the new generations to come. Thank you.